and Broken Hill.
And here are the good people from Radio Tutti, down at Tutti Arts at beautiful downtown Brighton. And each week when I introduce my great friend Dougie Jacobson. Hello, Dougie.
Hello, Peter.
Hello. Here you are. And I always say that Tutti Arts is the oldest, it's the original disability arts organisation in Australia, and it is highly eminent. It's the most wonderful institution. It has choirs, it has acting groups, it has visual artists, all kinds of things happen.
The whole gamut.
The whole gamut. And it also has Radio Tutti, and from Radio Tutti, one of the... Well, how do you describe yourself, Matt Morrison?
As my role at Tutti, I'm now the coordinator of music, so Radio Tutti is in that somehow.
You're a musician and a composer.
Yeah.
And you look like Jesus.
I know, I get that every day. It's
but more entertaining.
I hope so.
Yeah, just as useful. And you've been with Tutti how long, Matt?
Probably about just over 5 years now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they love you down there. And,
It's a beautiful place.
So.
I love to be there.
And I'm aware of your work as a composer. You're just a really good stick.
Thank you, Peter.
And Dougie, hello Dougie again.
Hello, Peter.
How long have you been at Tutti, Dougie?
Since I left school.
So that's, I think, about 20 years, I would say.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I started Radio Tutti when I left school.
And
started Tutti Arts.
Tutti Arts, I should say, not Radio Tutti.
Radio Tutti's 3 years old.
3 years old, yep.
And I was the first guest.
Yes, you were 3 years ago.
I know. And who else have you... Let's meet Mikey. Hello, Mikey.
Yeah, thank you, Peter Goers. It's such an honor to be here on ABC Radio.
Thank you, Mikey Osneed. Now, Mikey, your accent intrigues me because it's an American accent, but you're not American.
No, you see, growing up, I grew up watching shows like Sesame Street and other cartoons, and I think that's how I got this accent. Apparently,
well, it suits you. And Mikey, you're a children's author. You've published a children's book.
Yeah, that's right. It's called Three Ducks Fix the Moon.
And it's beautiful. I'm holding it here in my hand. See there? It's just stunning. And you wrote it and illustrated it.
Yes. I just wanted this book to be a lot more different compared to other children's books. So it not only has some very hilarious illustrations by me, but if you also read the book, there's actually some clever, I guess in a way you could say some clever satire in the writing as well.
Sure. And now, what's your disability, Mikey?
Well, my disability? Well, my disability is clearly with autism, and I guess it's kind of unusual because most people think autism isn't that much of a disability, but the truth of the matter is, it truly is.
And what's Tutti to you? How long have you been there, and what is it to you?
Well, I think I was been around even long before Tutti became Tutti. I think it started out as some sort of a group, like a company act theater group, but yes. I think it would later be merged with Tutti, and I've been there ever since. Oh. And ever since, outside of a company act, I also did some film editing, such as I made some short sketches, which I think you could find them, and I even did my first short film called Indoor Camping Guide, which is part of the Sit Down, Shut Up festival. By the way, I even did. I was even asked to help out doing some reviews, and even become one of the hosts of last year's festival. Last year's Sit Down, Shut Up and Watch festival. It's available to watch on YouTube. I'm sure you can find that.
Excellent. And your name?
I'm James, Peter.
Of course, I know.
Yes,
I know. I'm terrible with names.
Oh, me too.
How long have you been at Tutti?
I think 2007.
Excellent. And it's a big part of your life?
Well, I started in school, went to TAFE and uni, then Tutti.
Oh, you went to uni?
Yeah, and I had some other jobs working in factory, like Bedford and
which
other
factory
ones.
And what were you doing?
Packing golf balls and putting stickers on pipes.
Yeah. And where was it? Bedford or Aurora?
Bedford and other factories in Adelaide.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I work at Bedford too.
Do you? What do you do at Bedford, Mikey?
So far, right now I'm just doing some sort of putting QR labels on pasta, like San Remo.
Oh, good. And what's your disability, Jem?
Autism.
Autism, good. And these are your mates, Dougie, aren't they, of course?
They certainly are.
Best friends ever.
Oh,
Oh, James, I'm going to say best friends ever.
and what do you do? What do you all do for Radio Tutti? What do you do, Jem? What do you do?
Well, we have other Peter Kuhn.
Yeah.
Peter Coombe, you've interviewed him, yes,
Yes.
yeah, and Hans.
Hans, of course, as well, yeah.
Good friend.
He
Good
fell off the stage.
He fell off the stage. Yes, well, he did fall off the stage. Yeah.
We even got a chance to interview Jamie Dunn and his little wisecracking puppet
God.
character called Aggro.
Oh, right. Oh,
My
wow,
God.
Aggro. But I know Hans always says it was the highlight of his entire career, being interviewed by all
Because I
you
went
guys.
to at the film festival meeting, I cannot talk to Adro.
Ah, yeah. So both James and Mikey, you're both on the board of Sit Down, Shut Up and Watch, aren't you? Which is the Disability Film Festival.
Yes.
Good.
And I didn't talk to Adro.
Yeah.
Now, if we swap over and meet some more of your team, thank you, from Radio Tutti, these are terrific mates of yours, Dougie, aren't they?
They're certainly my mates, yeah.
And you interview people in Radio Tutti, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Because Dougie, you've got a lot of radio experience. You've been on this show for, we've figured today, 15 years.
15 years, is that
Fif-
long?
Because remember, I first interviewed you at the 10th
Anniversary
birthday
concert.
at the Adelaide Town Hall when, sadly,
Patrick fell down,
off the
fell off the stage.
Yeah.
Matt would not know.
It seems to be a recurring pattern. People associated with Tutti.
Yes. You weren't there that
No,
night.
I wasn't, but I've heard all about
It
it.
was terrible. And it could have been me, because I was sitting next to her.
Oh my lord.
The chair, it was terrible. It was the Adelaide Town Hall. The balustrade of that island stage was just, it was sort of screwed on, and the leg of her chair kind of crowbarred it off.
Oh, gosh.
And she fell between the balustrade, about 1.5 meters.
Oh, my Lord.
It was terrible. She could have been killed.
Well, certainly when Tutti performs, there's often hundreds of people on stage, so I can understand
That's
that.
right. No, it was very traumatic, but she recovered and she was back on stage. It was, Now, who do we meet now? Matt, and Dougie, you introduced them, thank you.
Me. To my left over there is Imogen.
Hello, Imogen.
Who I went to school with.
Oh, really? What, at Cabra?
Correct.
That's a good school,
Correct.
isn't it?
Correct.
Yes.
That's where my dad works at Cabra.
Her dad, and I know her dad.
And is he a teacher there?
Yes.
Yes, he's been there since the 90s.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. And
And Finn as well.
Finn.
Hi.
Yo, Finn.
Finn's a bit of a clown, Peter. So
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm always a clown.
The silly one.
Do you go for Carlton?
No.
What's that? What's that?
Glenelg.
Glenelg. You like Glenelg Football Club? Yeah.
Yep.
Do you live down that way, Finn?
No, I just go just watch the games and
Yeah.
see if they win and lose. And
Of course. Do you play yourself? You look like a footballer.
I play for the Goody Saints.
Do you? That's a great team. I've seen them play. What position do you play, Finn?
Wherever the coach puts me.
You look like a footballer. You
and he becomes injured every week. Nearly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Something
what?
every
Something
single
really
year.
happens. Or
And what do you do at Radio Tutti? You two? Imogen?
We do a lot of radio work, don't we?
Yeah, and I think you were both saying earlier today that you both love focusing on the music side of it.
Yeah, because I love music like a lot.
Do you? Yeah, well, who's your favourite artist?
I got too many artists. I'm also like a boy band, girl band type person as well.
Oh, yes, good.
Big Backstreet Boys fan.
And
Backstreet
Hanson.
Boys.
Can't forget
Wow,
Hanson.
Wow.
I've been to both of their concerts, apparently.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
And what music do you like, Finn?
Rock and roll and jazz.
Excellent. Good. And your dad's here
Yeah.
with you. Yeah, he's very nice, your dad. Do you look after him? I hope so. Because you're his carer, aren't you? And what do? You interview people, Finn, do you?
Yes.
Yeah, good. And how long have you been at Tutti? Years?
Probably 8 years.
Excellent. And what is it to you? Do you've got your friends there?
I probably just caught home.
Yeah, exactly. It's home. Yeah, and it does marvellous work for a lot of people down there. And it gives people a lot of inspiration and audiences.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Now, who else have we got here?
Got a couple more people to
Yes,
join us.
Bring
so-
them in. Bring them in. Now, if you swap around
Me-
Imogen,
Megan
it's a
as
lovely name, Imogen. It comes
Thank
from a Shakespearean play. The Winter's Tale, I think.
Oh, really?
Imogen, I love that name. Next to, I'm here with Dougie Jacobson. You still there, Dougie?
Yeah, I'm still there.
And Matt Morrison
Yep,
still here.
Still here. Yeah,
of
yeah.
Radio Tutti. And now you introduce these next two people, please, Dougie.
This is Megan
Yes.
Long
Hello, Megan.
and Georgia. I don't know the full name, so
Georgia Oakley.
And
Georgia
you,
Oakley.
You work at Tutti, do you?
Yes, I do.
What do you do, darling?
Well, I just started at the start of this year. I get
Yes.
to work with Radio Tutti.
Yes.
Get to work with Matt with the Quirkestra, the 12...
The Quirkestra.
Focus
Yeah.
that's a Monday night
Very
thing.
Yeah, it's
Monday
large,
afternoon thing.
musical
Wednesday.
ensemble.
Yes.
And just starting up a hip-hop program there.
Excellent.
As well.
I can see Dougie doing hip-hop.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
I can see them. And,
There's
and I think Finn here would be a good hip-hop
There's a
artist.
dance move. Do the
Let's see, he
Dougie.
can do the, he can do
Yeah,
the moves.
yeah.
Yeah. Sup
DJ.
once. Yes. And yes, you've got a whole lot of hip hoppers
That's
here.
right.
They've all gone into the thing. And you, darling, say your name again.
I'm a DJ.
No, you.
Not you.
Megan.
Yeah, Megan. I beg your pardon, Megan. And what do you do at Radio Tutti and at Tutti generally?
Well, we all started in 2020,
Yes.
and we
And you enjoy it?
yes,
Good.
I do.
Good. And do you do other things down at Tutti?
I do visual arts.
Do you?
on
Are you a painter?
Thursday. Yes and no.
Well, the important
You make a
thing-
lot of candles as well.
Yeah.
Oh, you do I love candles.
Yeah.
Oh, well, beautiful. Scented candles.
Yes.
Oh, that's
I do.
lovely. That's lovely. Good. And what's your disability, Megan?
Learning dyslexia.
I see. And there we are. Well, this is Radio Tutti here at the ABC, and you've had a tour
Yeah.
of our building. What did you think of it, Dougie? You've been here many times. but
I
don't
think it's awesome. I like meeting Adam.
Yes.
I finally think, oh, now I know who I'm talking to. Yeah, I'm like, and he's like, oh, yeah, am I going to see you again? I'm like, yeah, I'll talk to you, mate. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, he rings you every week.
Yeah, he will. Yeah,
Yes, but not tonight because we've spoken to you tonight.
yeah.
And is your family still away, Dougie? Are they
Yeah,
overseas?
Mum and Dad, I had a call with them last Monday,
Good.
and in what do you call it? They in Spain,
Yes.
and
lovely.
Mum said it's pretty warm over there at the moment, and
Good.
she's coming back on the 25th of June.
And have you all enjoyed the tour tonight?
Yes, I have. I love
Yes.
the tour. Yes.
And we saw the TV studio where the news is filmed and behind the news.
Where Windy works and that.
And it was Mikey who saw the two bananas in pyjamas. And security guard. And he said they were our security guards, which they are. And Rocco is our actual security guard down. And he's going to sing to you when you go down.
Oh, I can't wait.
Ask him to sing to you, and it's really lovely. I've been so looking forward to having you in, everyone from Radio Tutti, and I wish you well.
Just before we head off, I think it would be good to mention, so normally Radio Tutti has always been an online stream, but we've
Yes.
recently changed tact and we're trying to focus a bit more on disability issues.
Yes.
And we talked to Emily Burke recently,
Yes.
the recent Assistant Minister for Autism.
Yes.
And so,
Good.
yeah, look out for some podcasts that we'll be releasing soon.
Excellent. So you go to the Tutti website?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, it's just one of the many wonderful programs led by marvellous people such as yourself, Matt Morrison, and you, Georgina.
Yeah.
Bless your hearts. And all of you. I love
Check
Tutti.
out, check out the Tutti website and SESW for next year.
Sit down, shut up and watch. Yeah,
Sit
2024.
down, shut up and watch, which is the Tutti Film Festival. Good on you. Lovely to have you in, and all the best to Radio Tutti. Yay!
Thanks, Peter.
Here on ABC Radio. Do you want to say that? You can say that,
This
James.
is the Rat Radio.
ABC Radio Adelaide and the ABC Listen app. Thank you very much, one and all from Tutti. It is 7:38.